I would like to invite Dr. Mario Schmidt to enrich the audience with his vast knowledge.
Very good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone. Wonderful. Good morning. I'm really super happy of being invited, being over here. What you have just seen, I'm staying and I'm living in India since the year 2006. I think most of you wasn't even in preschool at this point of time when I was already roaming and traveling across the country. Today is still a very special day for me because for the first time in my life, I came to Kanpur. I came twice to Lucknow, but Kanpur today the first time, where else I can proudly say that I have almost discovered the entire country. Thank you so much for inviting me, and since you have a very tough program today, we'll start as the first presenter. I will make a case study on entrepreneurship and innovation, all light things, so because the day will go on and your brain needs to work throughout the whole day. That's why let's start in the presentation from my side. So Mr. Ritesh Trivedi, he has made an analysis about startups. By the way, who is going to plan to be immediately after leaving from here to be an entrepreneur? Is there anyone who? One hand came immediately up. Wow, cool. Few of you. Okay, no problem. When you are going to join even an employment, whatever is applied here for the entrepreneurs counts in the same way, of course, for you as an upcoming team leader. He says too many startups came with the same idea, lack of innovative solution. That's why we are here today to talk about innovation. And those who are saying, I want to start with an employment, I think it is still a very wise idea. And those who are immediately joining the business of your parents, still understand and study. It is important what we just heard from the introduction note. We need new ideas. We need your brain to vision to grow the country in the best possible way. But important is also first to understand the actual processes in real life, which was there, because lack of innovation can lead to a failure. This is what I'm going to talk today also in detail. Poor marketing and lack of business model, sometimes, again, failure. What we have to tell everyone. We have to explain it to people. We have to show it to the world, especially when it is really something where we are believing it, which later my presentation will show the way and what we have to do actually, that it becomes successful. Also another problem, no need of the market. As much as I'm making research and as much am I convinced from my product, from my service, from my super cool idea, the market, unfortunately, is always right. And when we are not sure about, then we'll start it as a hobby. I like it, but I don't put my full energy in because I may doubt it may work, or the initial research has given also some different feedback that what I have. In our organization, my team at times also holds me back because I'm running. I have a head full of ideas, and they say, Mario, go slow. Let's do it next year only, or May it will not work. You are super excited, but will the market actually understand the vision and the product, what you have actually? This is what we are going to talk today, so that those things which are bad learnings and behind every failure is an experience but a broken dream. In the worst case, you have lost money, you have lost your lifetime, which is extreme prestigious. But of course, in your age, you have to have also the freedom to experiment. You have to have the freedom to fail and to stand up again and to make it the next time, maybe in a different way. This is what I want to talk. 2006, when we came as a multinational company to India, we were also in startup. And there are many of those companies who stepped in at this point of time. Now 18 years ago or 15 years ago, they took off of India. India is different, and you have to make it with your heart. And I love India. I came here with the idea of being here for 2 years, grab some foreign experience and going back. So now 18 years are completed. And out of 360 days and 365 days in a year, minimum 300 days I'm working here, because otherwise we would not have made this creation. So you have to be, whatever you are doing, and even as a team leader in the organization you are going to work for, you have to be there with your full spirit and with your full heart and soul. These are the products what we are basically offering. These are UPVC windows, these are aluminium windows, and these are even imported windows from Germany. There's our special wooden windows. Also, we are in all kind of fenestration products. We got a lot of media coverage. We are doing a lot on our social channel. I try to be really active on LinkedIn so that we showcase actually what we are doing and what are the ideas about our company and about our products. And these are a few of our project images. We can proudly say that the Cream of India, we are happy to felicitate them as our customer in having them. But of course, it was a long time to reach over there, and it's a day-to-day fight to remain in the position what you have actually achieved. So let's start with the main presentation. I was in Mumbai, in the city of dreams, where Mario 2 is actually living a couple of years ago, and there was a similar startup conference, and someone said, it is 99% luck and 1% damn good luck. And we say, how? And then I say, no. Never work on hope or on any expectation without foundation. The gentleman who said 99% luck, he was one of the most famous authors. He has made a lot of famous books. Seem like people are challenging the book from its cover. Also he said you can have the best in writing. You think it's the best, but then it depends on how the market is taking it. But in your business model, when you are not writing something, when you are coming in with a sustainable business idea and product or in service, you should know that it is going to rock because you have made your studies. It is all about knowledge and your personality. In the first part of the presentation, I'm going to talk about personality. And what I say, I may confuse you today, but I hope that I start a process that you start thinking. Your brain should always work. Am I on the right track? Have I done it well? Have I made my day? When I start excusing myself in a young age of a career, it's not going to happen. We want you, your parents have invested a lot in you, that you have to be here. You're super privileged. Now you have to give it back the moment you step out. And therefore it is really important. You have to challenge yourself the most. Innovation. Does your business and product solve a valid problem? Of course, as on date, we think all the innovations are done, and then someone came and made an innovation of the car, someone made an innovation of an aeroplane, someone made an innovation of a phone, of a mobile. Till the time the innovation wasn't there, we wasn't even missing it, or we were missing it, and no one had actually a solution. This is very important. When you step in with something, or you know this is already there, but whoever is in the market, or whoever is in my city, or whoever is in the industry, something is badly missing, and with my innovation, I can do much better. I have usually 7 points, but today when we talk about innovation, I'm going to cut it down to 4 points only. Do you know yourself, your strength and your weakness, your personality? You can have the best idea, but if you are not eager, if you are not dying for the idea, if you don't live the idea, be a team leader, make it as a hobby, but don't try to do it as a business, because it will be really, really difficult to succeed. Do you know your product? This is also what I just said in the initial sentences. When you step in your parents' business, you can't say, hey, you're doing since 40 years wrong. You have to understand, you have to ask, why are you doing since 40 years like this? And then he will tell you, or your parents will tell you, or you're coming in an organization and will say, hey guys, why are you making since 40 years like this? It was always like this. Then you say, hey, I have an idea. So and then you have to convince those, and then it is going to start, and it's going to rock in the right way. Do you know your product? Do you know your customer? And do you know your market? So, and when this is there with a deep knowledge, definitely whatever you're going to come has a big, big chance. There is no guarantee in life, but there's a big, big chance that the entire thing is going to rock. Not wanting or believing that you will become the next unicorn, by the way, I wish it to all of you. But when you start it with this, Zuckerberg has definitely also not started with this. It became. But when this is your first idea, I'm sure it is going to fail. You have to develop the product first, you have to deliver the product first, and then time and luck, of course, will show and the way the market is going to take it. So, what I always say, even to my team, whenever you are looking for help, you look in the mirror, the right person is standing in front of you. Part 1 of the sentence, and the part 2 of the sentence is, you need to find a mentor, advisor, exploring your vision with you. try connect with the most senior person you know. And even if it's your parents, if it's your uncle, it's someone who pulls you up. Don't go to someone who pulls you down or who comes with a problem for all of your solution. Find someone. Here, of course, at the campus, the professors are there, people are there whom you are connected with. You need to find someone to explore your ideas, but always in the first stand, it is yourself. You have to stand to push your innovation and your ideas away. Are you convinced then? Vom Albert Einstein, gib das, in German, gib das, was dir wichtig ist, nicht auf, weil es nicht einfach ist. Don't give up what is important for you because it isn't easy to achieve. Very, very, very important. When we look at Elon Musk, how many rockets he blows before the first rocket actually took off. He was almost bankrupt. The money what he had after selling, I think, PayPal, he was in a really crazy downstage. Important. Don't give up when you know it is going to work because it isn't easy. Are you personally convinced? Start with small steps. When you have something super big and you want to have it and you want to have it now, you will have so many problems in the first go on your head that even the strongest personality will melt down because you say, oh my God, I can't handle it. Go slow. Don't lose your vision. Highest expectation to yourself, self-discipline. Very, very, very important self-discipline that I don't start in excusing myself. And what is point 5? This I have to remind myself also always again because I am a super restless person. Try to celebrate success. Whenever you have achieved something, if you have launched something, if you have presented your idea and the person to whom you went said, wow, it is cool. Celebrate it. Don't stop there, as I will show later also. Don't stop there, but celebrate this particular moment because it was your achievement and it was your hard work. This is the moment you step in. You step into business. For the first couple of days, years, months, you have to create revenue. As long as you don't have someone to finance you. It sounds maybe very old school. I can have the best startup office. I can have the best logo design. I have the best marketing campaign. As long as I don't sell, everything trains down the drain. You have to pay the salaries, the wages to the people whom you are appointing. And when you work on your own, that may your parents will finance you for some time, but the moment an investment is needed, your financial plan is very, 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 very important. And work-life balance, I'm a very old school person. In your young age, please, please don't think in this age. I can only recommend, don't think less than 30, 35 that you have to think about now, work-life balance. You had an amazing time, I believe, here at the campus. And the moment you step out, the real hard time is going really to start. And there you have to really prove yourself and you have to work hard. That after some time, you can work less. But for the first couple of years, you have to give the maximum out of you. Sales, it is again all about sales only. Don't be shy. What is super bad that recommended or other companies are squeezing startups. When you have your vision, you ask for the money you need for your project. Don't start in the beginning at a loss because it's your first order. Very, very, very important. Negotiation in India, I also had to learn. In Germany, we are talking about maybe 3% cash discount or 4% cash discount. In India, it's in our blood that we love to negotiate. Inbuild this margin in your pricing. It is so important because the person sitting opposite don't know your rock bottom price. They don't know. They don't know it. And even if you are standing there empty, he don't notice. Therefore, keep all these things in mind. Very important also, and choose wisely with whom you work because those who are negotiating too much, they are not considered about you when you surrender your business because you are not able to run it in some kind of profit. As a first part of the presentation, very old school, but we need to achieve profits. We need to achieve revenues. And this is the first goal where at the end, all divisions, all the campaigns has to go through this, that you have a solid foundation, that your company, your entity, whatever you are going to plan is going to work. Clear. If you're not giving 100%, then you will become the second best, only your product. When I came in 2006 to India, here we are showing in the slide 2005. 2005 we made only the registration of the company, we had only 10 manufacturers of my product across the country. In 2010, 5 years later, we had between 50 to 100, and today we have up of 3,000. 3,000 people across the country are making a similar product, calls in factory-made, fabricated door and window. The market has increased, of course, yes, but at the same time, the challenges and the competition has drastically increased as well. And there it is you as an entrepreneur, in whatever business you are stepping in, you have to show from day one. You have to show from day one, where are you actually better? Remember one of the first slides, I'll resolve a problem. It is not a problem that India has now company 3001 who makes also the same product, only 1 rupee cheaper. This is not the resolver of a problem. I have to see within the products, where are niches, where our problems are going, and what I can do better. For us as a company, can we go one slide back? Can we go one slide back? Yes. One of our USPs is that we are making the entire product inclusive installation and service. For someone who wants to cut down, he may make only some part components. Service is the most challenging job in India and the most best job where you can create your network, your repeated customer, your reputation, your everything. Everything goes with customers only. And when you put it, but again, put yourself correct in place that you can cater and you will be better than all these companies. We had to find really, this is also a very interesting book. We are not going in detail, the blue ocean. It means you have to find your place compared to this place that you know where it is actually better, where you want to play, where you want to become the player. And therefore it is important that whatever product you are doing, you need to have the knowledge. I'll show you only, we will jump first, 6 USPs of our products, what we are as a company only doing, which has helped us in catching orders at a much better revenue because no one is offering this service. We are offering the inbuilt security grills, which actually it's a carpenter work. None of the factories who are making windows are usually doing it because it's a lot of engineering, carpenter, and a lot of craftsman work where no one wants to go through. But while doing this, especially in South India, we are getting a lot of orders. This is one of our USP, making something a little bit different, reaching somewhere where people would have gone maybe for a traditional material like wood, where the grills are easily inbuilt, coming into this. Skylights. This window at the moment, today I'm here, actually we are running a huge exhibition in New Delhi for building material. I was there till yesterday, tomorrow I will be there again. We are displaying this product, it calls a Skylight Cabrio window. It's a super high-end trading item, as we are importing and selling it over here, that you have a part of your main product, you have a wing of trading. And there you reach to customers who may also not see you out of the 3,000, but when you have a product which again only you have, it is more easy for you to get recognition and then in the end to get more inquiries where it comes. Walkable skylights, this is also because here we have to put really a special glass in, so that when people are walking that no one falls in. Also something we have chosen the extreme technical way, engineered way, to offer products where you need really some kind of amount of a real professional knowledge that you can actually step in. Then we are offering these kinds of conservatory glass houses. And we have made for India the first innovation on a special security glass. LPG, this is at the moment under trademark registry. We are offering there a real special glass at the price of the normal glass, but in a much, much better performance. And in the exhibition we are showing that we are hammering it, and architect students are coming, everyone comes and try to break through and they are not able to, so that you have a glass, really economical, and solves a purpose which is much, much better than what is usually given. Same also for the hardware, because when someone wants to break in your house, he will break definitely first through the doors or through the locks, and there we have made nice innovations. Noise reduction, we are one of the main player in the country when it comes to acoustics. When some real noisy roads are there, then those hotel people or consultants are coming to us and asking us for solution. The last innovation what I want to show, that all these dirty places, which everyone knows, there we got a product from Germany, modified it to India. UP Jindal University, Sonipat was the first place where we have installed it in 2012. Also these are all small add-ons. And now it comes that your sales team, your team who goes in the market, has to show, hey, do you know this problem? As long as the customer don't come with the problem to you, then you have to say, hey, but there is a problem. Do you know this? Oh, yes, you're right. And then you can come in with your innovation, showing. And when the customer will make then his research to other market players, he will be stuck because he's not going to find someone because you are the first one in the trade. And this is the innovation process which has to continue and continue and continue going on, because after some time, someone will reach there where you are today. But at this point of time, you have to be again much ahead. Then only the thing runs, and then it makes you a sustainable business and healthy business throughout the years, also in future. Do you know your customer and do you know you? This is customer as king versus employee first, customer second. Customer is king or employees first?
Customers.
Wonderful, yes. First of all, you have to evaluate it from case to case. Because in today's scenario, I think during your study, you have seen also many things when someone only just want to pull you down, writing your bad comments somewhere, and then when you treat your employee bad, so you may lose your employee. Customers are important. Customer will come and go, but important is first your team. But overall, you have to balance it. Investigate is maybe a wrong or a hard word, but you have to sit why it was like this, and then not lose the trust on your employees. But the moment you feel, you see that someone of the organization, from the organization, is spoiling your reputation, then of course you have to make your steps, warning or whatever, or you have to take the person out because he will spoil your company in the long run. But very, very important, employees, human resources is the main capital today. So when you have created a team, that no one should leave you immediately, and you should have the trust in your team that the entire things are going, because knowledge to the team, development with the team is your biggest capital. This is very, very, very important. And also very important, find your comfort audience. These pictures, what I had shown in the initial slides, today these are not my customers anymore. And we have chosen this and we have decided this ourselves, because in our building material segment, all those who are buying and selling are in the end only price conscious. And as of now, for India, which one of my later slides will show, we don't have much of a standardization. Price is coming first over the quality, and then at these places you are not getting what you actually need to make a good product, and that's why we decided we step out. It looks super cool of showing all the high riser, but when you don't make money, so then, or when you go in loss actually, when you hunt for your money, when you're not getting paid, a lot of things where you have to be in our trade very concerned about it, we have decided that we don't want to work with those anymore. Market knowledge. What was in the introduction about me, I was in 2007 one of the founder member of our association, and since 2016 I'm steering this association as a president, so that I know what are the latest trends in the market. We are showing what has to be done. We show how to make the product right, because only when the industry makes the product right, you are coming to a price where everyone is working on the same parameter. We have created a guideline how to make the doors. We have made another guideline how to install it, because when the product is bad installed, it is never going to work. And this we have done for the industry. There was primarily no benefit to Mario, but benefit to Mario, of course, because showing the industry how it is going right, adopted by the industry, can be challenged any point of time. And last year we have given the tender specification for architects, so that all the decision makers, when they want to research the products for their potential buyers, knows exactly what are the parameters a window should be actually made. This was a very important step, so that we can, what we always say, apple to apple. Only the one who knows it in details, and this is drafted, and it is here not the Lingel logo, it's the logo of the association, so that we know at the end it is going to be adopted by ideally these 3,000 plus companies. Since 2010 I am with the Bureau of Indian Standard at the round table, hopefully next year this standard is finally really there. And when you start your career, maybe the BIS will not invite you, but definitely in your city, in your area, you will have definitely some kind of trade association. Go there, be a part of it for networking. You have your ideas, networking exchange. And when associations and those meetings are happening, then we don't talk about sales. We talk about networking and the overall industry. And it's very important that you create within your segment, in your service, in your hospitality, wherever you are going to work, you create a name, you create your own brand, and therefore don't think about the additional time. You're not getting paid for any of these activities, but don't think about it. It is investment in your own branding, in your own personality, which is going to pay off at later stage. What I want to show here, what other companies are doing, how they are trying to find their blue ocean. Some of the manufacturing companies have started trading with hardware items. Some of the manufacturing companies have started trading with these window profiles, have started trading with these machineries, and have started trading with software, fastener, and any other items. You have to find your comfort. For me, this is of course not the right version, because to whomever I want to sell it will be later on also a market player, and he may hesitate of buying from me. And even if I make a company in another name, everyone will know that they are related to each other. But whatever is your product, when you make a software development and then you work for someone else with another development, you should know with whom you are going to get associated, and as bigger and thicker and tighter your network is, as more easy it will be for you. When one vertical melts down or goes slow for whatever reason, the other vertical is going to help you to survive a tough time. Niche markets. Whatever is there, like in our industry, I show you only some photos, these Church bars, glazing bars, we always had to import them from Germany, and for other people they wasn't even available. Someone recently has started this business and now he is supplying to the entire industry. This means this blue ocean, it wasn't there. It's a very small market, that's why for a large organization it wasn't needed to step in. But for someone, for a startup starting in, making it, promoting it, he will create, of course, much more of, how to say, recognition, and then his business is also going to go up. Like for our trade, future market is hardware. Most of the hardware is still imported. Make in India, of course, is a big thing, and here we have now few hardware companies who are producing these hardware sections here in India and selling it, but still, price challenge. When you make here, no one is going to pay you more. This is very important. Everyone is expecting the same quality. Challenges of financing and the price. Before you start something, really make your homework. If you can make it at the same time, at the same price, and at the same quality. Delivery time, quality, this is very important. Otherwise, people will again go away. This is very important we have to make. On proposal, my last slide for the startups. Start with something with an outsourced job. You know someone, your relatives having in a business, and they are somehow in a problem because this particular item takes too much of time to make it internally. Then you start with a so-called job work. It can be your software programming. It can be, like in our case, it can be fabrication, that I'll give someone the material and he makes the windows on my behalf. There is a say that Apple don't own a complete factory. They have all these places and all the things are outsourced in their capacity. When we think about the car, most of the components are only coming to the factory for assembling. These are the points where you have to see, I'm super strong in this point. I want to start a business, what the industry is doing. Let me go with a concept and find this niche where I have a chance to take off. Very important, don't allow that success makes you arrogant, but don't let the failure break your heart. Very important, because becoming snobbish will kill you immediately after some time. And when you break down with your first failure, 2006, everyone told me this product will never sell. Factory-made windows are not made for India. So, and now 18 years later, we know where we have actually reached and what we could show. This is one of my taglines. Success of today does not feed us tomorrow. It only provides the foundation for our future growth. So whatever you have today, you party hard, enjoy your success, but tomorrow is a new day and you have to give it again. Tomorrow you have to start again. Whoever will be later in sales, the first of the month is the new day. You have to create your sales, you have to create your revenue, When you are the programmer, you get your new project, and the new project, you have to be as successful as the previous one, so that you become your personality, and your company is going to go in a healthy, in a proper way. Thank you so much.